Every fourth year ever or never from the School for Good and Evil is on a quest, Tedros, the wizards corrected. A quest to discover if they have the strength, wits, and will to become a legend and have their name remembered for all time. It's just your classmates' quest for glory took them to far away lands while yours brought you back home. Doesn't feel like much of a quest to me, Tedros murmured. I'm supposed to be king. It's what I was born to do. Merlin peered at him as he had missed the points entirely. You may have been born to do it, but that doesn't mean you'll do it well. Tedros said nothing, two hot spots appearing on his cheeks. Tedros, have you thought about why your father's sword is stuck in the stone? Merlin asked. Well, at first I thought it was cut at the wrong angle. Then I thought maybe there was a riddle or a game that if I solved, the sword would pull loose. That was my theory too, said Agatha. Tedros looked at her, wondering why she hadn't said something to him before, only to realize he had never given her the chance. And now? Asked Merlin. I'm back to thinking it's cut at the wrong angle, Tedros sighed. What if we consider it from Excalibur's point of view? Merlin asked. You think Excalibur doesn't want me to pull it out? Tedros asked, surprised. More like it doesn't want you to be king, said Merlin. But I am king. Only because someone else who has a rightful claim to the throne has yet to pull the sword. And no one does, since you are King Arthur's only child. So again, why won't Excalibur let you complete your father's test? Tedros crossed his arms. How should I know what the sword thinks? Excalibur is a weapon of immense power, forged by the Lady of the Lake to fight evil. It does not want to spend its days trapped in a balcony, said Merlin. Perhaps the sword is trying to be sure you are ready to be king and is waiting for you to prove it. In which case, the question is, how? Merlin wiped his spectacles with his swabs, making them even dustier. That's Theory 1. And Theory 2? Agatha asked. That it isn't the sword making these decisions at all, said Merlin. That someone else has found a way to control it, like a master controls a puppet, preventing you from sealing your own coronation. In which case, the question is, who? But no one is powerful enough to control Excalibur, Agatha repeated. She slowly turned to Tedros. Unless... No way! The schoolmaster is dead, Tedros scoffed. Like, forever dead, Agatha agreed. Like, really, forever dead, said Tedros. They goggled at each other, then back at Merlin. Right? These are the same questions I have, said the wizard, looking troubled. But it is up to Tedros to find the answers, since it is his test. The sooner he retrieves his sword and seals his coronation, the better. Not just for Camelot, but for the sake of the entire woods. Entire woods? said Tedros. What do you mean? Are you talking about their tests in the papers, Merlin? Agatha cuts in. I've been reading about problems in Ever and Ever Kingdoms. Pirates race in John's Jolly, a poisoned wishing well in Bremen, a band of werewolves looting families in Bloodbrook, but none of it seems connected. It isn't. Just a bunch of pretty crime, said Tedros. Leaders of neighboring kingdoms think it's more than that, but they just want Camelot to come in and clean up their problems like that used to. We have our own problems, thank you. But kings and queens keep writing me letters, demanding meetings. Which you clearly haven't answered, said Agatha. I heard two chambermaids whispering about why you haven't investigated the fire on Glass Mountain. Tedros turned to Merlin quickly. Well, are their tests connected? You said our classmates are having trouble on their quests. What's happening out there in the woods? Are they okay? Agatha pressed. Dear girl, maybe you know the answer to that if you have been answering your letters, the wizard replied. Your best friends included. Tedros looked at Agatha, dumbfounded. You haven't written, Sophie? Agatha's big brown eyes turned red. But why? Tedros blurted against all better judgment. I'm happily rid of that girl, but you two have so much history. You can't just cut her off. She seems so excited about the wedding, and you don't, said Agatha, choking up. Anytime I try to write her, all I could picture is me walking down the aisle to a boy I used to share everything with, and now as if he barely knows me. But Sophie knows me. She'll see through anything I wrote. She'll see how I was feeling. And I didn't want anyone to know. She covered her face, muffling her sobs. Tedros looked at Merlin, sitting between him and his future queen. Do you mind if I talk to Agatha alone? Thought you never ask. Even wizards need the toilet. Merlin pleased. Just jump off when you're finished, and you'll find yourself back where you started. He snatched at his sleeping hat, which startled awake, spurting rainbow sprinkles, before the wizard dove off the cloud like a champion swimmer and vanished into the darkness.